From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Daniels. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. And that's one he'd like to have back.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. To the air, it's Beck. Grabbed over the middle, it's Daniels. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, still going. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need 6.
The fuck? This nigga ain't even calm down.
And they snuff out the threat. Looking for more room.
That's some bullshit.
Touchdown, Alabama! And they turn it into a defensive score. What about the speed of that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
What the fuck is Dirty sending me to play?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again, deep down the field, but it falls in.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. He's got him. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Perhaps drawing confidence by converting an earlier 4th down. They'll try to do it for a 2nd time in the opening quarter. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They've already converted a 4th down here in the first quarter, and they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. At the 40, there we go. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
That tells you
You
a lot
act
about
like
your
lad.
confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you
What
make
the
decisions
fuck?
and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off the play fake. Fires left. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Catch in the middle, it's Marion.
Bro, what the fuck? Get on the ball.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense
This
get it
shit's so
back. Gets a
fake.
turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
They'll leave it with him. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Sets up the screen. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
And the Canes want to move quickly. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Moving out of the pocket. And he'll race it to the house.
Touchdown,
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers
somebody, he's these
to
movies.
get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't we try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
The short hand.
That nigga not kissing that shit. What the
Stopped
fuck?
short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Alabama trying to convert this fourth down. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. On fourth down, they're taking to the air.
fuck?
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Alabama quickly back to the line. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory.
Oh, shit.
Anywhere, everywhere, just
Look at that shit.
hard, right? That
Bro, what?
knows what to do, but maybe I'll go for
This
it
shit
anyways.
feeling
This
so
offense
bad.
took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, this guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy in the offense?
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable third down situations. We've seen them at any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop it.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Pocket breaking down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
God damn, there's some sad.
Will bring up fourth down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Working on the right. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? start this drive with a pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they...
Fires one high and deep.
Blue. Nigga, what?
Oh,
no, dude.
Bringing it back. The 20. He's at the touchdown time. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
This guy really is the
This shit's so
complete
fake.
linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop
That nigga got his ass burned. He got under the ball. Like, what the hell?
You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his 25. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Caught close to the marker, it's Bauman.
Damn, this nigga slow. Fall, right? Nigga, damn.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Look
He
back here.
pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Momentum is such a real thing in college football. And scoring that touchdown here in this 2-minute situation at the end of the half is massive for them. It's going to help their confidence going in at halftime. If they're able to get
Oh, yeah, come on, please. Get the ball. We got lit. We got lit.
In the second half.
Yeah, and I tell you what, you got to see something usually that you believe in to pull the trigger and do an onside in the first half. And they saw it. They executed.
That nigga playing, man.
Nice job, I think,
That
catching
nigga playing, man.
a little bit.
He lofts it
Come on.
high.
Get that bitch. Come back for it. Bitch. How you caught that one for?
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Fall got with too long.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Oh, yeah.
He lobs
Come on,
one
get some.
high down the left
Bitch,
side.
come here.
And
Bro, this shit's over. Hey, that's inbounds.
play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Punch it out of the air. And he will be
don't even let me
stopped
change the
short
nigga
or
on the
stuffed
outside
himself
route.
short of the line to gain. What was he thinking there? Dropping back, it's Simpson. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and
Oh, you
run.
fucking lying.
Gets the first himself.
I know you fucking lying, man. Get that nigga.
He races all the way down to the 11-yard line before they finally get him out of bounds. He
He does a really good job dropping back to pass, and he wanted to pass, but man, so dynamic. Season opening takes off, makes a huge play. And if you think the crowd was excited before that, now they're really lit.
Oh, no.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Man, I love defenders that are able to get up in the receiver's face, challenge them, and press coverage at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there defending against the slant.
I'm on that. All right, there, looking at it. Go, dude, go, run.
The 40, inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hurricane. The defense putting points on the board. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Oh, call time out there on Brooklyn.
By the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete.
What flag?
What flag? This guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half. Lined up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. To the air, it's Simpson. On the run, still looking. Unleashes one.
What? They better not call PI. Of course they call it. These niggas gay.
The defense was roughing up that receiver. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lewis. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Alabama pushing the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. He'll set up to throw. Oh, they're after him. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Marion. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a crease. It's Fletcher. Oh, he's got some space. Good solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go
Run through that nigga Fletcher.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for.
Oh, they try to trick him. The holder wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on first down. Still looking on the move. A strike downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
The snap sets up the throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from the mistakes.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice game for this offense and make second and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback, too, to take a breath and exhale.
To throw, it's Simpson. He wants to go deep. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
You want to know why this team is losing? Look no further than this statistic, guys. Their best receiver doesn't have a catch yet in this game. There they try to go his way again. The defense has completely shut him down.
The Crimson Tide a few inches away from converting on third down. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there.
And almost another interception for this defense. They've been picking him off like crazy. They've shut down this passing attack, creating so many big plays. This defense is dialed in, locked in, and really creating havoc for this offense.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bama!
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continue to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got it to a 2-possession game, but now going for the onside kick here in the third quarter. We've got a timeout from the kicking team. So a lot of time to go here in the third quarter, but they want the ball back right now with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again.
Damn, I know blocking that move.
Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
The Hurricanes moving quickly to the line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it. But you still got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
So now it's second and long. To the air. It's back. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that
This fucking stupid ass reference way. That's why he fucking dropped it.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch.
Go on, do that, nigga.
Into the end zone. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Canes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the beatdown has ensued.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Wants to go up top. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, fuck no.
Goes out of bounds at the 44, but sets his team up with a terrific return. Here comes that Alabama offense. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Going deep.
What?
And he ran away from the crowd and he'll
This
take
one
it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer.
Why is this nigga getting right on a comeback in the fucking end zone? This shit ass nigga to fucking Ryan Williams.
Definition of an explosive play.
From inside
the
the 15, here comes the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on first down.
And this
will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Hurricanes will hustle to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Miami! And the pummeling has started. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive.
Looking to take a shot.
Nigga.
Incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started. In their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback.
Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. And just saw one there on the crossing.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's back. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cavs. position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
Yeah.
Guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Oh, you trying to bet? Let me try and bet. Hell no.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Looking downfield, it's back. And as he throws, can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Marion. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Nice job reeling in that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne.
Oh, come on, goddamn King.
Not be covered one-on-one. And this dude here in this offense today, he causes the same kind of problems. Really, really good route runner. He always seems to get open.
Swing it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Finds a crease at the 20. Bulldozes his way through. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building out.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Back to throw, it's Sayin. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. When you play backer at Miami, you got to bring some of that vintage Kane attitude.
The attitude, the physicality, the dislike for people. That's what you need at the linebacker spot. Miami's found a few of those guys over the years.
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it from the gun. Quick spin on the run. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Got it, looking looking for the first down. At midfield, he's got room. Into the secondary on the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Scanning the field, it's Beck. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Miami!
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. D's showing blitz that he might be bluffing. Snags it quickly on the left. There he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. And the Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Now they'll try the right side. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Running back searching for a hole. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
On 4th down, looking to pass.
Damn.
Hauls it in the first down and more.
Holy shit.
They'll still have to give up the football, a turnover on downs.
Damn,
That is a nice break for the offense. Man, those are plays that you don't think about down the road, but those are turnovers. If they just bounce a little bit in the direction of the defense, you're so jacked up. You create momentum, juice. It could change the game. That's a great break for the offense.
Running to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Complete to the right.
Oh, wait,
Get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Picked up a a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. Off and running. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time.
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. He tries to take the top off. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can...
He said, it's my gang, man. Any lies I have.